What's going on, guys? Witness 2K back on NBA 2K19 Myteam, and in this video I'm going to be showing you my opinion, the best lineup, at least for me, to go 12-0 in MyTeam Unlimited. And honestly, it's a pretty good lineup for anyone to go 12-0 in my opinion. Now, I've seen a lot of people make videos on how you can go 12-0. But I haven't seen any videos on what lineup you should use. So people say with their lineup, you should make them not your best team. So this right here, this is my best squad. Diamonds and pink diamonds. I'm going to get matched up against gold squads. I'm going to play against gold squads because I have a gold squad. Obviously, like Galaxy Opal, Chamberlain, you know, we got pink diamonds out here. It's a damn good squad. But this is the team that I use when I'm trying to go 12-0. Now, I haven't done a 12-0 team because I haven't really been interested in the players. I'm more into triple threat than I am into MyTeam Unlimited, but because there is this Hakeem Olajuwon, even though I don't really need him, I mean, where would I put him if I had him unless I ran him at like my backup power forward and put Timmy D at the center? I mean, honestly, I don't really need him. The ones I want is like Andre Kirilenko, Dr. J. That's a player that I would be interested in. But yeah, I haven't been grinding it. You know, I don't really find time to grind 12-0. But this is the team that I've been using and it's working really good for me. So the way to go 12-0, you want to get matched up against easy opponents. So you don't want to have your best squad. You want to have a squad that's sort of like this. Rubies, you know, I've got a gold player in here. Basically just rubies to be the main thing, so you do not have a high overall. And I run a 10-man lineup so I can have 3 bronzes here, lowering my overall. Now, the lineup that I use, I got Gilbert Arenas, who is only an 89 overall ruby. I have a gold Klay Thompson, who is a really good, just as if he's open, you give it to Klay, he can knock down threes. I mean, he has an A-3. Then I have Melo Anthony at the small forward and Andre Kirilenko at the power forward. Andre Kirilenko is my main scorer. I go to him often. He drops 30 to 40 a night, easy. And I got Melo as that second option. And I have Wilt Chamberlain, who is free. So that is a budget card right there. You don't have to pay $1 for him. You should do that challenge in the challenge mode. But yeah, it's Melo and Andre Kirilenko that take care of my scoring. Now we have Wilt Chamberlain right here, like I said, as my big man. Coming off my bench, I have Penny Hardaway. Then I have Michael Jordan, my backup shooting guard. I have PG, and then I have Kevin Durant. Amethyst Kevin Durant, he's the kind of guy that just keeps the points flowing when my bench is on. And then I have another solid big man like Joel Embiid. This is it. Honestly, my lineup is not special. It is not special at all, but you go into MyTeam Unlimited games and you are matched up against easy squads. I mean, they're not easy. You know, you'll see people doing this same method as well. But I mean, it's a lot easier than going up against like a Giannis at point guard, you know, or a LeBron at point guard, and Danny Grangers, and you know, Diamond Klay Thompsons and things like that. It's a more competitive way to play MyTeam Unlimited. I actually enjoy playing like this more because it's just fun. It's fun. I'm on the way right now to going 12-0. I am 4 games up. You know, I haven't really had any competitive games yet, but you find them. But you don't really want competitive games, you know. Literally the last 3 games I played were all rage quits. So like I said, this is my squad right here, and now we'll get into some gameplay of me playing with this squad. So you're seeing the gameplay here. You get matched up against, you know, ruby players. Sometimes you even get really bum squads like golds and emeralds and things like that. But when you're playing them, you know, you just do your thing. And focus, I recommend getting someone that you were just really good at scoring with. For me, it's Andre Kirilenko because he's an absolute glitch. You'll see in the footage that he just like doesn't miss. He's an absolute god. And you want to find that main guy and you just want to feed him the rock, get him hot. If he's a sharp shooting takeover, that is, in my opinion, probably going to work out better for you. Because like, yeah, you get AK hot, he'll knock down 3-4 consecutive threes, one after the other, really easy. But yeah, it's just, you're just playing the game against just really not that great of squads. I've been playing 2K since 2K14, so I'm experienced at the game. I know how to play the game. And another thing that makes my record, you know, I haven't done this often, is because I do gameplays. I do gameplays, say, you know, Pink Diamond MJ comes out, I'm going to do gameplay of him, and I'm going to be focusing on him turning up with that MJ as much as I can. And in gameplays, if you've seen those videos, I've taken L's before, and that can mess up the ratio, and you obviously got to restart your progress. But I'm not too worried about it, you know, but I thought I would make a video because I am trying to go for that Hakeem. If I get him, that's great. If I don't, it's whatever. It's more for the card collections at this point, because like I said, I don't really need him. But yeah, it's easy. You just pick and rolls are probably the best, you know, because you get a lot of off-ballers. So the CPU is going to be guarding you a lot. You can just off-ballers. I find that a great way to stop off-ballers, because if someone's an off-baller, I mean, they don't really know how to play the game. I've mentioned this before. So if you off-ball them, they're not going to be able to get around the CPU. It's going to be too hard for them. That's why I recommend off-balling off-ballers, because then they put up bad shots and they can't make buckets. But if you're having screens, it's easy to get rid of the CPU. It's not that hard, especially with a card like AK-47. But there is other budget versions of him. You know, obviously there's Hito Turkoglu. You could pick him up. Obviously there's Danny Granger, but he's not budget. He's expensive as hell. But you know, it's just all about finding that your main scorer, whoever you like the most. I used to run this lineup. I didn't have Melo in it. I had my Galaxy Opal Wilt, but because I'm not huge with scoring with centers, I thought I'll just put the Ruby one in there. Obviously, it's going to be the same height, so he's going to be there for rebounding and defense. That's why I put Melo in there as the second option. And yeah, I get matched up against just lower overall teams. You get matched up against lower overall teams that obviously the matchmaking system works, and you can catch easy dubs. And most of the time, you know, you get on a 15-point, 20-point lead, they'll end up rage quitting, and that saves you time, because that's a big factor for me personally, is time. I don't have the time to go, say, 8-10-0, lose a game, gotta restart and do it again. I don't have that kind of time with making videos. It is a lot harder when you're working full time, so that's why I don't really worry about MyTeam Unlimited. I would rather just open packs, pull good cards, you know, grind. Like I said, if you've seen my God Squad, like I showed before, it's literally all reward players. I just got full reward players because they're just from grinding the game, which you guys can do as well. I recommend it. You know, you may as well grind through domination, grind some triple threat, complete some sets if you got the MT. I mean, it's worth it. You get great players, honestly. And obviously completing cards, you get the Andre Kirilenko, but that you can get start pricey when you start to get to that Andre Kirilenko. But honestly, in my opinion, he is worth it. He's honestly like one of the lowest overalls on my God Squad, and he's like the best player I got. But yeah, that's the main thing, guys. Like, you know how you know the method to it. You want a lower overall team, but you want good players. Like, look at all the versions of Klay Thompsons that there is. I'm using a 78 overall. It doesn't matter what 70, that's going to lower my overall, but it's still a Klay Thompson. He's still got his buttery release. You can still do it. You like playing with a Gilbert Arenas card. I got a Ruby Gilbert Arenas. Michael Jordan, Ruby, PG, Ruby, Penny Hardaway, Ruby. Like, these lowers the overall, but they're still the same player. Obviously, they're not going to make as many shots. They're not going to be as good, but they got the same releases. You know, like the MJ, he's a god in the mid-range. So you just play to their play styles, but you also fit their play styles into how you like it. Personally, I like snipers. That's why I got players like Klay Thompson, Gilbert Arenas, Melo, AK-47. I got PG and KD coming off my bench. I like snipers, and I like big man to grab me boards. So I got Will Chamberlain and Joel Embiid, and I got some good playmakers as well, like Penny Hardaway and Gilbert Arenas. But the thing with Gilbert Arenas, he can shoot the ball as well. So those are the tips that I have to share with you guys today. Yeah, I'm slowly getting away at this MyTeam Unlimited, going for that Hakeem Elijah one. I don't even know if he'll make my team. I'll have to try him out and see how he plays, of course. But yeah, you can do it. You know, you can do it, especially if you got time. It's holidays around in a lot of places right now. But also, if you do take an L, if you are obviously on that token grind, if you are 3 wins or more, I do recommend just getting 2 quick L's and grabbing those tokens, because obviously tokens aren't the easiest thing to come across. But yeah, the 12 wins, I'm going for that right now. Obviously, I'm not interested in the Galaxy Opal Isiah Thomas. I know it would make a great gameplay, great videos, but going 12-0 6 times or whatever it is, there's no way in hell that I would have the time for that. But I haven't got the Michael Finley Manu, I would have liked that Manu Ginobili, but I was, you know, working full time. I just didn't have the time to do it. But yeah, I am slowly going away at this Hakeem Olajuwon with that squad that I showed you guys. And honestly, it's the best way to do it. It's honestly the best way to play MyTeam Unlimited. Because if you go into your best squad, say if you got Pink Diamonds, and you go against another squad with Pink Diamonds, the amount of sweaty people out there, oh my god, it is crazy. And if you beat them, bro, they send you abusive messages after the game. It has happened to me. It's funny as hell, but it ain't worth it if you're the one taking that L when you're like 10 wins up. So I recommend playing it safe. Get yourself a lower end squad. I've had games where you may not win the first quarter or second quarter in points total, but if you just stay composed, you know, just keep going at them, you know, you will be able to take that dub. But yeah, it is obviously better if you get someone like Andre Kirilenko or Hito Turkoglu or whatever, get them hot, just rain threes with them, and they end up rage quitting because a lot of them just couldn't be bothered to finish the game. So those are my tips for you guys. But yeah, that is the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Shout out of the video goes to QB. Shout out to you. You're always commenting, always trolling in the comments. I find it very funny. But I want to thank you for watching this video. Leave a like and subscribe. It's been witnessed.